Hey traders, David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 examples of morning gap trades from today that all worked out exactly as they're designed from my course at LazyGapTrader.com. You're seeing a sneak peek of one of them on the screen now in Cognizant Technologies, but before we get into the charts, what I want to do is go over exactly what this gap trading strategy is all about. As day traders, we need opportunity. In order to find opportunity, we need stocks that are moving. So this gap trading strategy marries together the fact that we know that stocks gapping up or stocks that are gapping down in the morning create and provide the opportunity that we're looking for. But the real opportunity comes in when traders can identify a specific price level where these stocks will first be drawn to like a magnet and then have a price reaction from in the other direction. That's the foundation of this strategy. In the course, traders learn exactly which stocks this works the best with. What are the criteria that we look for? What type of volume are we looking for on these stocks? What type of profit target do we look for? What type of stop loss limitation do we look for? How do you trade them for maximum profit? How do you find the stocks that are gapping higher or lower in the morning? All these things and a whole lot more are taught in the course at Lazy Gap Trader. But here's the holy grail. What traders learn is how to calculate and identify the specific price levels where these stocks will first be drawn to like a magnet and have that price reaction in the other direction. That's the holy grail. It's obviously taught in the course, and that's also the foundation of the gap trading strategy. In addition to the course, traders that want them can get my gap trade sent to them 30 minutes before the market even opens for business. As you can see, this one hit the inbox at 9 a.m. and that's Eastern Standard Time. So we had a laundry list of opportunity on the board today, and you'll see, please note, there is a long list of opportunity this morning. Not all the stocks will reach their targets, but some will. We just have to monitor and focus on the ones where price is getting close. And the reason I said that is because a lot of traders will get overwhelmed with the amount of stocks on the list. We don't have a list like this each and every day. There were 12 opportunities on the board today. That's not common, but we're in the heart of earnings season. Stocks are moving. The market was trading down this morning. It created more opportunity. So I knew we were going to get several of these stocks hit their price targets. You just don't know which ones. You don't know exactly when, but you know that it's not going to be just one and it's not going to be just two with a list of 12. Likely story was we were going to get at least 3 or 4 trades today. Pretty much what happened. 5 of these stocks hit their price targets. We're going to get to that a little bit later. The first one we'll take a look at is Wynn Resorts. Gap lower, support levels are $149.99, and then I gave a secondary level below that. These are separate and independent trades from one another, so we can have a profitable trade at $149.99 and another profitable trade at some other point during the day at $144.92. That happens quite a bit, more than you would think. Stop and profit target is about 75 cents to $1.50. These are minimum profit targets, and it's important, and I'll get to that when we look at the charts. The next 3 on the list were no trades. Pardon me, the next 4 on the list were no trades. The next one that hit its price target was Teva Pharmaceuticals. Gap lower, support levels are $21.57, and then I gave 2 secondary levels. Stop and profit target is about 25 to 45 cents. Again, minimum profit targets. We'll look at the chart of that one. The next one, and this was a blockbuster, Cognizant Tech Solutions, CTSH. Gap lower, support levels are 75.19. You already saw that one on the screen. We'll run through that chart also. I gave 2 secondary levels, didn't have to worry about it. Stop and profit target is about 35 to 65 cents. Here's where the minimum profit targets come in. I'm going to explain how we take advantage of stocks that run far longer, far wider, far deeper than we could have anticipated. As we move down the list, MGM and Trip didn't hit their levels. FND did hit its level. Gap lower, support levels are $38.51, and a secondary level, stop and profit is about 30 to 55 cents. We'll take a look at that chart. The last one that hit its level was Tesla. It was a no trade, but only traders that have taken the course understand why we didn't take the trade when the stock finally hit $335.10. But this one counts as hitting its level, but nobody that's taken the course was taking that trade. That was intended to be a short trade because it was gapping higher, but only under certain conditions. Here's a chart of Wynn Resorts. You can see yesterday the stock closed all the way up at $159.99. The stock was getting a pretty decent haircut this morning. Right at the opening bell, the stock came into the $149.99 area. It did spike through it by a little bit, and that tends to happen sometimes at the opening bell. But as you can see, the stock immediately reversed course and just minutes later was at a high of $155 even. This goes to show you the power and importance of these price levels. And think about it. They're given out to traders that want to get my gap trades. And by the way, these are the same price levels that any trader that's taken the course is able to come up with on their own. They're given out at 9 o'clock in the morning. Traders figure these price levels out before the market opens, whether it's 9 o'clock, 8:30, whatever time they want to work on it. We're prepared at the opening bell for what's going to happen. The next one we're looking at is Teva Pharmaceuticals. The stock closed yesterday at $23.87. You can see it was getting a downdraft at the open. 21.57 was the level from the email you saw. Look what happened. As soon as it hit 21.57, we reversed course. The stock was already at a high of $22.15 just minutes later. That's a 58-cent gain on a $20 stock, 2.7% in 20 minutes. That's one heck of a scalp and or day trade. This one was even better. Cognizant Tech Solutions. Yesterday, the stock closes all the way up at $82.09. Getting whacked at the open, the stock comes down to the $75.19 that was identified in the email. You saw it, and look what happened. As soon as it just spiked through by a few pennies, hit 75 on the button. You can see the low of the day is $75, or the low of that candle, not the low of the day. And just minutes later, we're at a high of $78.17. That represents a total possible gain of $2.98 or 4% in 20 minutes. Stock comes back down, spikes through the level again, and has a rocket ride up one more time. It goes to show you the importance of these levels that traders learn how to calculate in the course at Lazy Gap Trader. The next one we'll look at is FND. You can see where the stock closed yesterday, and we're having a little bit of a different look. I've got a 1-minute chart up here for a specific reason. I want to show you what happened from a lower or smaller time frame. The stock closed yesterday at $47.71. Getting its haircut at the open, and you can see what happened. 38.51 was the level that you saw in the email. The stock made a low of 38.11, and just a minute later, the stock was at a high of $39.66, which represents $1.15 above the entry price, or 3% in 1 minute. The last one that hit its level was Tesla. We're not going to bother looking at that one because it was a no trade. It was off the board by the time the stock hit its target price. Here's the important thing that you need to note, folks. Traders learn the why behind the strategy. Any trader that takes the course learns why this works. Once you understand why this works, it changes your outlook on trading. You have a different expectation of what's supposed to happen at these price levels. Does it happen 100% of the time? Of course not. Nothing does. But I can tell you it happens the majority of the time. And once traders understand the why, they gain an added confidence when trading. It takes a lot of the guesswork away from trading. You remove guesswork and add back in confidence, and it changes your trading for good. If you want to learn everything there is to know about trading the gaps successfully, come over to check out the course at Lazy Gap Trader. This is a strategy that you can use each and every day for the rest of your trading career. I'm David Frost, Lazy Gap Trader. Thanks for tuning in, folks.